Hello and welcome back to Access Granted with me, Dave, and you, Nath.
Hello.
Unfortunately, for some people, as Daniel Phillips has commented, FFS, where's Rob and Holly? Always you two on this channel.
Wow,
so,
that's because we're doing the work of making the videos.
I know,
and they were.
Wish it wasn't us.
They were in Sweden last week.
They were in Sweden last week.
Also, this is our show. Was that from a different video?
It was from a different video.
Oh, okay.
It was from the Nioh stream.
As if Holly or Rob could play Nioh.
Yeah. Good luck. Yes, it's us two again. We're back with our show, Access Granted. Yeah, so deal with that.
Yeah.
We've
maybe
got
by not watching it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that. No, that would be bad.
He's probably not watching.
We've got all your favourite bits this week, including One-On-Onesie. Yes. But let's start, as we always do, with comments of the week.
It's time.
Actually, Dave, before comments of the week.
Yes.
Some news. Some fun thing.
All right, okay.
So there are a series of ESL tournaments which are currently going on PlayStation 4, and 4 of these tournaments, these are things you can sign up through your PS4 to play,
right,
and then just do, in the comfort of your own home.
Nice.
4 of them are officially PlayStation Access tournaments.
That's cool.
I know.
That's really cool. How have you managed that?
I don't even know. Holly did it.
Right.
There's one a week for the next few weeks. I guess the big thing is, so the prize. There is a prize, and look, we've got these North Face bags with PlayStation Access written on.
That's embroidered.
I think there's only 50 of these.
That's really in there.
And you can't buy them. Yeah, we're having to sellotape this on. That's really there. So just a bit of detail about how to, about what these tournaments are and how you can sign up. So, but like I said, there's one every week for 4 weeks. The list is, I think it's kind of based on the One-On-Onesie vibe.
Right, got
So
you.
on the 11th of February, for instance, Nidhogg.
Oh, Nidhogg's so good.
I mean, I might actually sign up for that one.
Yeah, I was going to ask if we can.
How good we are. The next one is Tricky Towers.
Oh, that was really fun as well.
Worms WMD.
I would smash you at that.
Won't be signing up for that one. And then the last one is Pure Pool. And these are all, actually, you can sign up for these now, even though some of them are quite a long way in the future. The way you do that, you go to the events section, which is on the main part of the PlayStation 4 kind of menu, and then from there you go into tournaments and you'll see them all. There's non-PlayStation Access ones as well, other games.
Oh, other games, other people's tournaments.
Exactly, but you can sign up for those too. There's loads of these ESL tournaments running. Some details, I mean, check the description of this video if you kind of want to know how to set up lobbies for when you actually want to play and those sorts of things, but kind of top level detail on the tournaments is that you need to register with the ESL, which you can do either on their website or through your PlayStation 4. There's a little pop-up that comes up, makes it nice and easy. You do need PlayStation Plus to play online, and you need to own the game as well. And like I say, for everything else, just check our description. There'll be more details down there. But basically, there's a really easy way that from the comfort of your own home, you can beat strangers at Nidhogg and win a bag with our name on it.
Yeah, I mean what's not to like?
Exactly.
That's one of the dreams. I will definitely be doing that because that bag is sweet.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, you might not win that specific bag.
That's Rob's.
That's Rob's bag. Yeah, but it's
anyway,
a good bag.
Comments.
Right, comments of the week.
It's time for comments of the week.
So, in my endeavour to get comments from around the channel this week, I've been all over. Starting with, we made a couple of Horizon videos.
We did.
Which were very exciting. It was really exciting to finally get those live and have people see Horizon. Let's see what people have been saying. Drew P. Balsash, I'm going to say.
I can't believe you picked that comment, but okay.
I mean, well played, Drew P. The only thing I dislike about this game is the heavy reliance on bows and arrows. I'm not a fan of that. To which I was going to add my specific thoughts because I've played it. Yeah. And I think I probably showed a lot of bow and arrow, but there's loads of melee combat as well.
Okay, spears and such.
In fact, you've always, I don't know if I made this clear, but you always have a spear. So you don't have to have like a bow kind of equipped, but you always have a spear, I think it's a spear, equipped, which is just mapped to R1 and R2 with like a heavy and light attack.
Yeah.
So whilst obviously bow and arrow is good for ranged attack and melee is going to be up close and personal, you can definitely do that.
There's a sling as well.
There's a sling, yeah.
That's
but
totally
I thought maybe he didn't like the ranged aspects. And think of all the tall grass as well. That's where you go and hide and you lure over an enemy and then bop him on the head. Or, robot bits. What else we got? Boris Basnuvo says, I'd rather have no HUD, which I'm fairly confident in saying you can mess about with the HUD and turn it down. Have which parts you want or when it appears. because yeah, it's a really pretty looking game, and
certainly in The Witcher 3. Look, this is a Witcher 3 book. You probably can't see the detail.
no need
It's a
for
Witcher
this.
3 book.
I
In
can't
The
believe-
Witcher 3, you can turn the HUD off.
I can't believe you've said this, because Ryan Giggs OBE is our next comment with, as a huge Witcher nerd, I love that Nath always mentions it and refers back to it as a reference for absolute greatness.
It's probably worth pointing out that we didn't plan that.
No, we didn't plan that. Not sure why he got so excited about a pylon though.
Pylons are great, man. I just really like. Don't shake your head.
No, but I like pylons.
I really
but
like.
you
there's
really
something-
like them.
I think I really like industrial design aesthetic in
Right.
general. You know, factories can be nice, can't they? Brutalism, like it's quite a specific kind of British modernist thing, and pylons are just part of that. Just that. Look at your face.
I bet you're glad you asked now, Ryan, aren't you?
They're just sort of angular and cool looking, aren't they? They remind me of like 20th century kind of like industrial design.
We
I
say,
like, I
yeah,
like that.
good.
Pylons.
Oh, good, pylons, there you go.
And they're often part of a good post-apocalyptic landscape as well. aren't
That's
they?
true, they are definitely part of a good post-apocalyptic landscape. Julianne Baumgartner says that flashback that shows the old world was the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. Is
Wow.
this game my home in the far-flung future? So that could be a mega scoop there.
How did she know that?
She recognises that from being in
Unless
Colorado
she's wrong.
Springs.
But that's an
I mean, it
amazing.
could be
If you're
wrong.
not, that's an amazing spot.
I don't know. I mean, no one's. I don't think anyone's
Let's hit up Google.
hazarded a guess as to where Horizon is set in the world yet.
no.
So
No,
it could be around Colorado. Interesting. And Joshua Rickett says if they ever make an Horizon Zero Dawn movie, Holly should definitely play Aloy. And that was, I think, because
there was evidence for that
in the
last
vlog.
week. But there was last week because I cut together that little vlog that we did. And I was sad because they hadn't processed the green screen shot of Holly at the end. So,
I know.
I mean, that would be the final proof
But
that
now
she should.
I've got that.
You have?
And I'm going to put it in right now. This is Holly as Aloy. How cool is that?
That was really
she
good.
does look pretty badass.
Out of everyone
to be
who went
honest.
through it, were there any dudes dressing up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
As,
there were, yeah.
as Aloy?
I guess they were just dressing up as tribesmen.
No one could really do the full effect like Holly though. I'm confident in saying that.
She honestly, she had a game face ready to go. You and I,
What did we do?
against some people's wishes apparently,
Right.
did a stream of Nioh.
Oh, well, who didn't like
It was
that?
just that one guy at the start. He
Right.
didn't like it.
Why-
But other people did like it. Honestly, there's a
Okay.
lot of comments. I was
It was
going to
fun.
say, we really enjoyed doing it. Thank
That
you
was
if
the
you managed to tune in.
Because just the way that we've done the channel, we just haven't had streaming as part of it really. We've
No.
done events, streaming, Destiny at Gamescom and a few
Yeah.
bits and pieces at EGX, but I don't know why we've not really done it. But it was fun and it's a good way to show a game like Nioh, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a really good way. People seem to enjoy it. Please do let us know if you thought it was good and if you'd like to see us do more streaming and how you think that might take shape. Baby Beluga says, seeing Nathan absolutely destroy the yokai at 43 minutes compared to how he was playing when they first started months ago is heartwarming.
Dude, it's
Which is
just
nice.
a different. I've got to a couple of. I have done now the level that you and I did at E3.
I was going to say, man.
And it's just a different. It is so interesting seeing where it fits in the rest of the world. But
We should watch that video just to see
awesome.
like how badly
'Cause
we had no idea what was
well,
going
not
on.
just, but I wasn't completely naive.
No.
I knew that we had to be careful, but we're still getting absolutely
But
torn
still,
to pieces.
I know it's one of those games that you like.
It's a
You
great
can
game.
really make progress, I guess, as a player and look back and see it.
Yeah.
Ben Good says, if anyone needs friends or help with Nioh, join the community, the Nioh clan, just so we can have a leg up on help or info, which is good advice.
Oh,
It's one of
mate.
those games definitely where it's good to talk to people
I
and
think so.
share info and stuff.
I was texting you at the weekend, man, because I got stuck on a.
Yeah.
I was just like, and the thing is, because obviously the game, when we're recording this and certainly the weekend, not out yet. So the only people out there are other people who've got access to the game early to review it or to cover it on YouTube. So I'm just kind of, I was like, I got stuck on a boss. And the point is, you're supposed to be able to summon people. Like that's the intention and the design of these games. And I was kind of like, put my chocolate cup out there, and no one was coming. And I was texting Dave, just being like, I think I'm stuck until the game's out. And then I did it. But
5 minutes later, it was like, no, I've beaten him.
but basically, I slept on it. But basically, what I'm saying is, do join that community because it's definitely the best way to do those games.
Absolutely.
Make sure you're online.
Oh yeah, and
sometimes with people.
especially for like summoning and things.
That's
See if
what-
someone's online and say, hey, can you help me out?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Fantastic. Here is a bit of advice actually from Smith E, who says, good work, Nath. There's a lot going on in this game. Should keep me busy for a while. defo need the platinum for this. Also, a little tip, the Mimic will perform a gesture if you don't attack it. If you do the same gesture back, he will drop the items and vanish without having to fight.
I did not know that, even though in the beta, I saw someone doing that, and I just thought he was bowing, so I started smashing up the Mimic.
Right.
And obviously the guy...
stupid Mimic bowing.
Without a
Trying
voice.
to show me some respect.
Well, it's because normally I've got living weapon charged up, so when they bow, I just
Smash
and
them
because
up.
now I'm quite high level, so my attack is quite strong, but I'm still running like an agility build, so my armor is rubbish, and because the Mimic is you, I can kill them with like one combo.
That's cool though, isn't it? I'm guessing there's probably quite a few gestures, so it becomes like a little mini game of what gesture is that?
And a lot of them aren't like selected at first, so you have to select it and then
I have to hope it's mapped. And lastly, on the stream, Flex that 123 says, I can't believe Dave answered my questions about lunch. I'm so happy.
I mean, I was surprised.
If you, well, I thought it was interesting. And if you
thought your baked potato was interesting.
If you didn't see the stream, I was asked what I had for lunch, and the story is that I had a jacket potato. I brought a tin of tuna, but I couldn't open the tin of tuna because I didn't have a tin opener. So I just had to raw potato.
Raw, so you just
well, not raw, it was cooked. And then the next day, I brought another baked potato, knowing that I had a tin of tuna here, and I thought I'd just find one this time, and I still couldn't find one. So the following day, I also had a baked potato. And then, as I went to throw the tin of tuna away, here it is. I realised underneath that it's just a simple.
Oh my god! It's like cat food.
You can just open it with a little ring.
Good God, man!
So I had two.
That's not even a real
plain potatoes. I know. 2 plain potatoes, 2 days in a row, because I was looking at the bottom of the can. So, don't know what that means, just a little lesson for everyone. Moving on, I thought that was interesting. And the big talk, Nathan, on last week's video, everyone is talking about this, is the potential for Rob to become Kratos.
Oh, mate.
JRC Gaming says, please turn Rob into Kratos, do this series or I will unsubscribe. Thurston Moncrief says, I would 10 out of 10 watch Rob getting ripped regularly. It would be funny to see his reaction. I don't know what you mean. His reaction to what's happening to me? I think he would see it happening.
I wanted to be inflating him.
Logan Smith has coined hashtag Rob for Kratos. Mel Dawnstar says, ripped Rob. Right. Mr. Reaper says, getting Rob to get ripped like Kratos is a good idea. Maybe you could post his routine and we can all get fit and be like Kratos together, which is fantastic.
We can actually make a positive impact on people's lives. I know. Including our own.
And Nathan, it's sorted because Sam Balmer says, I'll train Rob. I'm a qualified personal trainer and I love you guys.
Wow.
So, you know, it's more and more looking like it might have to happen.
Because Rob was in Sweden when this went down. And we were on WhatsApp with him and we kind of chucked it out that people were responding really well to it. And he said, why? What have we said? Because obviously he's a bit like, whoa. And we were like, we just mentioned it in Access Granted. And his response was, oh. So he's bang up for it as well. I think it's definitely going to happen.
So yeah, so that's pretty exciting. But I'm going to need to get ripped as well. There's no way I'm going to stand by and watch Rob getting ripped and I'll just stay overweight and
also,
sad.
We'll have to be different people. We'll have to do arm wrestles all the time and probably headbutt each other as a greeting. Yeah. We'll be different people.
Yeah, we'll be very different, So please do, keep pressuring us into doing that because it would be good for all of us and maybe all of you. And if we can find a way to get everyone fit, that would just be...
Well, I saw actually, you haven't picked it up, but someone did suggest, it would be great. They would watch it if every week there was a fitness-related challenge. There's a way we could make this really good, especially like the idea of like posting up workouts and getting people involved and then getting them to send in their progress and stuff.
Oh man.
Rip for Kratos could be amazing.
Wow. We'd actually be doing good in the world.
Maybe we should stop talking about it until we can definitely do it now.
Yeah, definitely. I know, we've said too much. Speaking of doing good in the world, it's time for One-On-Onesie.
This is gonna be One-On-Onesie.
Dave?
Yes.
Adventure Pop.
Yes,
This
Nate.
is a free-to-play competitive bubble shooting game.
You're damn right it's competitive.
Which we found on the store, and we're just going to play it. We're going to be the same character. You'll realise the format of game that we're playing immediately. Best of what? 5.
5, because these are
quick.
quick fire, literally.
All right, I'm on the left. Defeat your opponent.
Okay, I'm on the right. Okay, right, good. We are underway.
Oh, aren't we just? No, I've got nothing here.
I've got nothing. Nothing on.
I've got nothing on. And it keeps on... The things that I might have had on, it keeps taking away from me, David.
I feel like
I
Adventure
feel like I'm
Pop.
about to lose.
I feel like Adventure Pop could be nicely sort of commentated on by John Virgo. Or it's very snooker.
It's not very snooker.
It's very snooker.
Oh, come on!
How are we doing? How are we doing?
I'm
How
doing
are we doing?
real bad. Why does it keep on...
This is music to my ears, Nath. You're not...
I'm about to lose, man. I mean, I'm
Really?
literally about to lose. I don't even know why.
Wow. See how calm I was throughout that.
I don't know how you did it. Defeat your opponent. I'd like to!
1-0. First to 3.
What was your secret?
First to 5.
Was it just an accuracy that I didn't have?
Yeah, I started off quite accurately. I've immediately done the opposite of that this time
I've got nothing
around.
here. I've got a lot of
This
it's
isn't-
speed as well, isn't it?
I think speed is
Like
a
it just wants you to be
is
incredibly
a factor.
quick.
See
Oh,
then
it's
it just
not
wouldn't
quick
let me
enough.
wouldn't let me fire because it was planning.
Repopulating the rest.
It was planning its next horrible move. Come on. Here we go. This could be good. This could work out.
Okay. See, I'm not planning like moves ahead or anything like that.
No, neither am I.
Oh, it's done the same thing,
know.
and it's
but-
filled up the spot. I was
yeah, but
literally
look
going
at
to...
how you're fine, man. Look at what I'm up against. It's over. It's over for me. Is it? Come on.
I'd love it to be over.
It's over for me.
Yes, 1-1.
But look what it did. It gave me 4 yellows. They should.
I'm
they
sorry,
should pop.
I'm too busy juggling my
Yeah, great.
leftover
I'm happy
balls.
for you.
My meter was up. I don't even know how to use that meter.
We should have
We
really
should have
investigated
looked-
this further.
Oh man.
I wonder if we're in a race. Like if you do well, if that affects
Chucked
me,
it over to you.
or if we're just having
It
our
used
own
to be how it was
independent
on
games.
Puyo. No, that's bad. That's real bad. Come on.
Come on, I can be better. I need this. I need this next one.
It's not allowed
I need to feel good
to mess
about
me up
myself.
like this. No!
It's allowed, man. It is allowed.
Get in the middle of there.
It knows. No. Oh, that's a bad miss. That is a bad one. Oh, that's bad too. I'm in trouble here.
I'm glad because I'm in a spot.
You're looking in a good position from where I'm standing. Let me
Oh,
tell
I've
you.
done all right
It's
there.
over. I
I've
think
done
it's
okay.
over for me again. Come on! And now we've got ourselves a game. I don't like it when it goes to the one
balls.
match. Or everything that's passed, it becomes meaningless. How to be better? How can I be better
I
at this?
don't know, man.
I had a good start.
I can do this. You can't do this.
I can, and I intend to.
No.
I'm back.
You're,
in my living room.
I was too accurate.
I've got my Sky remote in my hand. I know what I'm doing here. Come on.
Ah!
Fire.
No!
That's good.
No, I haven't got nowhere to put the pink. I've got to
Hurry.
just...
I don't like it when it says hurry. I'm trying to hurry, game. I don't need the extra stress.
Don't tell me the odds. Oh, this is not. It's simply not
Never
giving me
tell
the
me
thing
the
that I.
Oh, I missed it. 100.
Oh, I've missed it as well. Oh, dude, I think it's genuine.
Stop telling me to hurry.
It's so bad for me at the moment. Oh, I finally
I really
got the
need
thing.
to. Oh, that was stupid. That was really quite stupid,
Oh,
David.
hello.
That was bad.
Hello.
That was a bad one.
Give me
Get
some
that
pink.
quick.
It's just. Oh, it's so
Up
busy
there.
messing me up. That was a good shot, Nath. It's kept us in the game.
Come on. That's good. That's great. That was a hell of a shot.
Are you doing great?
I just did a great shot. Like
If
a
you
single.
could not do great.
One single shot was good, but then followed up with a bad shot. Oh, with another bad shot.
Oh, hello. I've just done a good
two
shot.
bad ones in a row. It looks like we could be facing game overtime.
Come on.
I need this to be amazing. It was pretty amazing.
Come on.
But not amazing enough. That wasn't very amazing.
No!
It's
Come on, get the onesie!
They've got the skills to know when it's time to watch our next video. They're the ones we love. 301 Club. Better than the comments above. 301.
Adventure popped, more like.
Don't get any ideas.
Yes.
We've had enough of this now. Last week it was like a novelty. Like, oh, Dave's lost. That's nice. How
We
strange.
should top these up, man. I think it happens more often than you
It
think in your
really
head.
doesn't,
I think
man. It
does.
really doesn't.
One season each.
It really
and now
doesn't.
This is 2 in a row.
It really doesn't.
You
But
just keep saying the same thing
I
over and
am-
over again.
it
all
doesn't. It
Those,
really
all those
doesn't.
hours on Beehive Bedlam running out your parents.
That's what I was going to say.
remote
I'm
control
really
buttons.
sad. Like, I don't know how many other people can remember Beehive Bedlam, but everyone who was in or around when we were playing Adventure Pop went, oh, it's like Beehive Bedlam. Although I used to be quite good at Beehive Bedlam, and apparently I'm not good at Adventure Pop. Anyway, let's move on to the 301 Club. Before we get into it this week, Benji Hall says, it took me about 3 weeks of watching this to understand what the 301 Club actually was.
Because we never explain it.
9 months later, and I haven't looked back or won. which I really enjoyed. In last week's 301 Club, we asked you which game you really love and how that manifests itself. And we have some entries. Actually, here's a runner-up first of all, who isn't part of the 301 Club, but I just thought you would enjoy this, Nath. It's Jarvis Sensei, who says, I have a Triss Merigold pin-up tattoo booked in April and totally cosplayed as Siri at Comic-Con last year. Also, I'm holding all my hopes on for Horizon Zero Dawn being my future game love too. So, you love The Witcher, but where's your tattoo?
No, and
You've
I've
never
never
cosplayed
dressed up as Geralt.
You couldn't be Geralt, man. No one was going to say Geralt.
No.
I was trying to think of who you could be.
I could be the old one.
You'd just be some little man in a pub. Just a pub man. A moaning
just
pub man.
grumbling about the war.
Grumbling, yeah. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
That would be great. If we ever have to go to Comic-Con, in cosplay, I don't know why that happened. We should all go as just like NPC characters from games that we like.
They do have very distinctive faces in The Witcher.
They do, yeah. But anyway, moving on to the actual contenders this week. I haven't picked a winner, Nath. Maybe you can help me.
Okay.
We've just got 3 contenders, starting with Mumbo, who says, 301 Club, I have loved the Final Fantasy series since I first played Final Fantasy VII on the PS1. I'm also a sucker for MMOs, so when Final Fantasy XIV came along, combining my favourite game series with my favourite genre, I dived right in. At the time of writing this, I checked my playtime, and it's a whopping 313 days, 3 hours and 14 minutes.
Days?
I have spent almost an entire year of my life playing just one game in the series.
Oh
if that doesn't show how much I love the series, then how about the fact that I still remember every single Chocobo theme from all the games, and I have a soundtrack of them in my head.
Oh, I just feel like if we let that guy win, maybe he will stop and go out and do some...
Well, he says,
Imagine you could have learnt a language.
I know, that would be great, learning a language. P.S. I do have a life, it's just a life of swords, magic, chocobos, and the occasional cross-dressing quest.
Do you know, like, there's nothing wrong with putting a lot of time into a game, especially with a game full of community and stuff, but that's a lot of time, isn't it?
I wonder how it averages out, like, is it, if you have a job or school, is it just as soon as you're back if you play, or is it
maybe he leaves
just 1 hour a day
on
for
a lot?
Lots
It's
of
not
time?
been out that long, it must be more than that.
Yeah, maybe it's
fairly
just,
sure.
is it on?
I mean, I think I
Who
played
knows?
World of Warcraft for something like 150 days.
Right.
And I thought that was,
Well, I thought that was a lot.
Yeah,
I thought
me
that was
too,
probably
but
too much.
over
but
twice as
that's
much.
over twice as much. MattTree132 says, 301 Club, I played and loved all the Batman Arkham games so much I decided to buy a proper Batman costume. Then when I saw the Telltale release, I restrained myself and bought it once all 5 episodes came out. I bought my younger brother a Robin costume and we played through the entire Telltale story in one sitting. Needless to say, he was very disappointed Robin didn't appear in the story. So I had to convince him that Robin had an invisibility pill, but he must have missed that cutscene.
And he was just very quiet.
He was just very quiet. He was
as well.
invisible and also very quiet because
like that,
Robin was just observing, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's learning.
I like that. It's a nice
Quite
story,
work
isn't it?
experience.
It's nice to hear about games bringing people together, especially brothers who sometimes might argue or such.
Certainly, that is
And
my
I
experience.
just like the idea of them sat like Del Boy and Rodney, and they're, in their costumes, just playing the Telltale games.
Yeah.
I think that's good. And lastly, Michael Brigham, who says, 301 Club, the game I loved too much is easily the first Dark Souls. It happened somewhat on my first playthrough, but it was my second that really pushed me past the too much barrier. It'd be in my dreams every night, with me completing perfect runs from bonfires to bosses. I read the entire wiki entries for every weapon. I made spreadsheets for all the rare weapons, miracles and spells, so that I'd ensure I collect them all. Every time I see a large stone structure, whether on TV or in real life, my mind would start itching for more souls. I talked about it so much to my girlfriend at the time, she could probably recite most of the story herself, despite never having played the game. I know you're thinking, Nath, but thankfully that didn't put her off too badly, as we're married now. And I'm currently filling her head with useless Titanfall 2 facts.
That's very nice.
So there you go. I should say that there were loads of entries this week, and so sorry if you didn't get mentioned, but it was very much appreciated. There's lots of love for lots of games for lots of different reasons.
Yeah, of course.
But those 3 struck in my head. We have to pick a winner.
That is a tough one.
Do you know who it's going to be, Nath? Is it going to be 313 days in Final Fantasy XIV?
I've got some advice for you, but I'm not sure. No, it's Batman and Robin's the best story there,
Batman and Robin.
I mean, it's close, but yeah.
MattTree132, congratulations, you are this week's king. of the 301 Club.
Well
I
done.
guess Robin, your brother, gets a sort of honorary.
Yeah, mention. Maybe
Roll.
he should be the king. Maybe you should give him this one.
Maybe he should be the king. Yeah, you can try again for another one. Which means we've got to pick another one, another subject for next week.
Well,
and
based on Jarvis Sensei,
Yes.
maybe we should do something about cosplay.
Let's do cosplay then. If
What
you
character?
were to cosplay,
Yeah, who
maybe
would you be?
do.
Who would you be?
and how,
And give us a good
why.
reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why?
lots
I'd
of
like
scope
to. Cosplay's great, isn't it? I've never done any cosplay.
What's
I
this?
guess this is sort of cosplay.
What's this? You're the squirrel from Tearaway.
But I wonder who I'd be.
Let's not think about this too much.
No, okay, right. Moving on. And all there's left to talk about this week is what's coming up
this
week. Yeah.
Oh,
and we've already mentioned about Rob and Holly being away in Sweden for mysterious reasons.
Well, they'll be less mysterious on Wednesday, Dave.
Yeah, I
because-
think starting on Wednesday, there's going to be
Yeah.
a few videos from Rob and Holly about what they got up to in Sweden.
Yep.
Also, you and I played some Ghost Recon Wildlands closed beta
We did.
this weekend.
Didn't it go well?
It did go well. Certainly. Oh, I've lost my hood.
Oh no.
We certainly had a lot of
Hello
fun.
Yeah.
So we'll be making a video about that.
Mm.
And also, I've remembered that on Thursday, Rob is getting dressed up for something especially.
Isn't he though?
He certainly
Isn't
is.
he?
And I think we'll probably have a video, maybe even next week's Access Granted.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Might have a special
come
guest,
back.
Rob,
You'll enjoy that.
in attire.
Yeah,
shall we say.
some form of clothing.
So there's lots to look forward to this week. Thank you, as always, for all your comments across the channel. They're what make Access Granted possible. We can only apologise that Nath and I appear so regularly. We really are trying to fix
To
that.
do less work.
To do less work if we possibly
know.
can. Thank you for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and let us know who you would cosplay as, and how, and why, and make it funny. And we'll see you next week.